Welcome back to the third episode of this video series of sorts. This is NavyBlueGamer speaking, and we're going to check out the achievements like I promised. You might realize that some of these I've already completed, but that was on a different file. So, I can go over the ones that we've already completed real quick, which is Spadow, blow up a zombie using a potato mine, and we also got No Fungus Among Us from the last episode by completing a nighttime level without planting any mushrooms. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have just done that in the first episode, or the first level, and that would have been the easiest one, but I was dumb and didn't do that. We have some other achievements that we'll be working towards in this playthrough, i.e. the rest of them that we don't have yet. Homeland Security, we have to complete the adventure mode. Nobel Peace Prize, I love that pun. Get the Golden Sunflower Trophy, I'll explain how to do that later. Better Off Dead, get to a streak of 10 and iZombie Endless, we'll talk about that later. China Shop, get to a streak of 15, again we'll talk about that later, already got that. Explodoneer is to take out 10 zombies with a single cherry bomb. I'm going to try and do that throughout this playthrough, but this might be one that I will not outright show off, but I'll make sure to point it out at the very least. Morticulturalist, collect all 49 plants, including plants from Crazy Dave's shop. This is something that we're going to go into a bit later, but there are certain plants that you can buy from Crazy Dave, but we'll go into that later. Don't pee in a pool, and we'll talk about that achievement later. Roll some heads. If you remember the walnut bowling that we did in the first episode, we basically are doing that, but we want to hit 5 zombies with a single walnut. I don't think the exploded nut counts towards that, so just keep that in mind when you're doing that achievement. Okay, grounded, we'll talk about that achievement later. Cryptozoologist, we'll talk about that achievement later, because that is a doozy. Penny Pincher, pick up 30 coins in a row on a single level without letting any disappear. I would have to double check for sure, because I actually don't know, but I might have gotten that in the last episode, and I might have passed over it, but I'll let you know through annotation if that's the case. Sunny Days, accumulate 8,000 sun during a single level. Popcorn Party, we'll talk about that later, because we haven't encountered that zombie yet. Good morning, complete a daytime level by planting only mushrooms and coffee beans. We won't be able to do this one for a while, so we'll just have to keep that on the back burner. Beyond the Grave, BL 20 minigames. Immortal, survive 20 waves of pure zombie ferocity. This one's going to be fun. Towering Wisdom, grow the Tree of Wisdom 200 feet, we'll talk about that later. Mustache Mode, which I guess I could show off. And Disco's Undead. So, yeah. Disco's Undead, and I'll be able to show that off, I think in this episode, actually. So, be on the lookout for that. That was a weird visual glitch. Anyway, I gotta take care of something real quick. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about the wait there, but we are all set to go, so we're gonna continue the adventure. Alright. Oh, these guys. Well, at least we have a way to counter them. So we're gonna go ahead and grab those guys, because let's be honest, we're gonna use all of them. We'll grab you and you for safekeeping. Okay. This should work out just fine. So go ahead and do the typical set that we've been doing, and the Hypnoshroom is a plant that actually takes over a zombie. If a zombie were to approach it and eat it, it would turn around and fight for you, rather than fighting against you. I'll be able to show it off later when we get to the football zombie, because those things are a doozy, let me tell you. Post commentary for just a moment, because there's something I forgot to mention about the Hypnoshrooms. We just finished talking about how they take over the mind of the zombies that eat it. However, one thing that you want to keep in mind is that it retains the health that you left it off at when the Hypnoshroom takes over the zombie. For example, we used a football zombie earlier as an example. If we had damaged the football zombie significantly, it will retain the amount of damage that it's taken at that point. I personally don't really use it for that purpose. I just kind of use it as kind of a resort of just get away from me. But if you're looking to assert your dominance over the zombies by having them turn against themselves, that might be something you want to keep in mind. Back to live commentary. So we have the puff shrooms all set up. The sun shrooms are all good. We can start planning a fume shrooms. That wasn't where I wanted to plan it, but you know what? We'll make it work. I don't need any more puff shrooms at this point. Because now we're just kind of just building stuff up. Oh, here we go. So much sun being spit out at me at once. I should probably start getting rid of the gravestones. That might be helpful. Gravebuster, once I build up enough sun, you're gonna do your thing. Actually, you're not gonna do your thing quite yet, because I want to set up a few shroom right there. Because that cone head could cause some troubles if I don't do something about it. Okay, we should be fine now. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, here you go. Alright. So if you remember what I was talking about earlier. Boom. So we'll eat that and it's suddenly on our side. So that's nice. Don't really get any use out of it though, but hey, at least the crisis is averted. So we'll be fine. Okay, since we don't have any screen door zombies, I don't see much of a purpose to replace these puff shrooms with the fume shrooms. So I'm just gonna kind of use the grave busters as need be, so I could build up some money here, because money could be quite helpful. No, money's the worst thing in the world. You should never buy anything from Crazy Dave. No, that's clearly what they want. That's the intention of the game, after all. Isn't that right, viewers? I have a live audience right now. He's just nodding along. He's like, yeah, he's right. Oh, I probably should have mentioned I do have a live audience. You'll get to meet him in the next episode. But right now we're not talking about the live audience, we're just talking about this video here. That bass going on in the background as well. How did I not notice that before? Plant that there, so we don't have to worry about that football zombie. And we get to actually see what happens when they fight off against the zombies that way. We'll just do a cherry bomb here. Oh my goodness, excuse me. And with that, we have a new mushroom. A new plant, I should say. It is a new mushroom, but a new plant is what I meant to say. The Scaredy Shroom. Long-range shooter that hides when enemies get near it. This was the plant that I was talking about in the last episode that changes my layout slightly. Because the nice thing about these Scaredy Shrooms is that, unlike the Puff Shrooms, the Scaredy Shrooms are actually able to shoot across the whole entire field. Let me see here. I do want that, and then that. Okay, that'll work. No cherry bomb, but I think we'll be fine. So I do change up my strategy a little bit. Instead of putting the Sun Shrooms all the way back, I bring them one forward. If you remember, the Scaredy Shroom, by namesake, is pretty scared, to say the least, of the zombies. So if the zombies get close to it, it kind of just hides and is useless. But if you keep them all the way in the back row, they're very unlikely to reach them so long as you have the proper defense for it. So I like to have that little space in the back there for the Scaredy Shrooms. Other than that, though, my setup's usually the same, so we can just set up accordingly. Alright. I can continue setting stuff up here. I'm going to set up the first one here. As you can see, it's shooting all the way across the plane, which is awesome. But yeah, they're just a long-range puff shroom that don't like zombies in the sense that they try and stay as far away from the zombies as they can. So I'm not planning more puff shrooms just because the layout of the gravestones are becoming, let's just say, more aggressive, because now it's further up in your line of defenses than it was before. Ooh, let's get that started. I'm still trying to think of a story, to be completely honest with you. I will have a story for you before the end of this episode. Mark my word. I will make it happen. While live commentary me is thinking of a story, I can actually tell you a different story. So, one time I was at one of my friend's birthday parties, and we're playing football in just a little yard area that we have there. One of the sidelines is a sidewalk that ends up curving in at some point, and I have the football at the time. I'm running down the sideline, and everything's going real well because no one's able to catch up to me. And then I trip. How I tripped is my shoes were falling apart and the soles kind of folded under my foot, sending me flying from the grass into the concrete. My hands flipped over in such a way where I ended up getting road burn on the back of my hands, but like right near where the knuckles are. And, oh goodness, it was not pleasant to say the least. But I suppose that story would have been a little interesting to you, if not sounding at least a bit painful. Back to live commentary. Let's just keep busting graves for the time being. We gotta keep pushing back the defenses. Alright. Put you there. Do 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 do. Oh goodness, it's hot in this room. I've been trying to search for a fan for a little while now, just to put in my room, because a notification popped up, but good thing it doesn't appear on my recording. But it's just, like, taking up a quarter of the screen, so please go away. Please go away, notification. Ah, jeez, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get rid of the notification because Windows wanted to be a pain. We'll just leave it at that. Ah, yes. These guys. Oh, you know what? I do have a story I could tell. Okay. So this is the summer before going into, I believe, either my junior or senior year of high school. I can't remember which one off the top of my head, but I had a couple of my fellow percussionists over at my house. We were just working on some stuff, and then we decided to go out to a buffet to eat because that's what we do, I guess. So we're doing that. We come home, we work out some more stuff, and then we're gonna make our way to the school because we had to get down there about like 4 p.m. And on the way out, it is important to note that I am currently wearing gym shorts, at least at the time of this story. So I get into the car, and I'm checking my pockets. I'm just like, crap, I don't know where my phone is. Because I could have sworn I had my phone with me just a couple seconds ago. So we're looking around all over the house, all over my room and everything, trying to find my phone. And then one of my friends decides to check outside where he was originally parked. He was just like, hey man, I think this is your phone. Let me show you an image of the phone that I have, because I still have it in my phone, in my new phone that I have. I say new, but I've had this for like at least 2.5 years now. It's probably been longer than that, but I don't care to think about that. But yeah, that's my story about how I mutilated my phone. Surprisingly enough, it still works. Or at least it still worked. Until I got rid of it because, like, it served me zero purpose. So, oh, right, I should have probably been busting some graves, but, oh well. Alright, where's the football zombie? You are in this row. Alright, there we go. That should work. Oh man, this is glorious. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna still have some graves to bust down, so I'm gonna do that real quick, grab some money, and then I'll meet you back here when I'm done. Alright, I got all the money I could out of that. Let's pick up this shroom. I actually don't remember what this is called. I feel like it's simple, like ice shroom. Ice shroom. Would you look at that? I are totally smart. Oh, here we go. The dancing zombie. I get to show off that achievement we were talking about. Let's just... Oops. Let's just pick up all mushrooms for this one. Yep, no defensive plants, because I haven't used them in the past couple levels anyway. We're actually making some pretty good progress here. Oh, darn it. You know what? We'll make it work. It's alright. We'll make it work. I've had worse happen before. As I'm sure you remember from last episode. Alright, where am I looking? Okay, cool. We can just keep going. Now this one only has one flag, so this level shouldn't last too long. Hopefully. But I think we'll be fine. I think. That's a lot of the same words I'm using, I guess. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Sure, I'll put you there. Why not? Oh, I almost did that. Okay, let's do that, and I'll leave this second row here for the scary shrooms. Alright, you'll be fine. So I'll move you here. Bum bum ba da dum bum. Now, just like with level 2-6, because there's no screen door zombies, I'm not going to worry too much about... Oh, that was close. I'm not going to worry too much about replacing these puff shrooms. Instead, I'm just going to leave them alone. So, yep, that's the game plan here. So we'll bust down this grave, put a scaredy shroom there, to start doing some damage to that cone head. And this is turning out pretty well so far. You can get a few shroom going back here. Oh, here we go. It's a dancing zombie. Fun fact, in earlier releases of this game, that was actually a Michael Jackson zombie. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, I figured something like that was going to happen. Here, let's bust down this grave here. Perfect. Alright. Don't worry, I'll get my chance to use the... Hypno Shroom. That just was not my chance, so... Alright, this is going pretty well so far. I want to make sure I have enough sun going for me, so that I can plant the Hypno Shroom wherever it appears at. Although, speaking of that, I guess I should be busting these graves here. Alright, 100. Okay, I'm just hoping it doesn't appear in the bottom row, because I gotta be ready for this. Here, there you are. Yes! Got it! And that, my friends, is how you get that achievement. Booyah! Making some nice progress here. Oh, I guess I could show out the ice shroom real quick. Freezes everything in place. Yeah, cool. This guy here, oh boy, this guy, the Doom Shroom. You notice it's called Bloom and Doom Seeds. Yeah, this guy, this guy wrecks. Like, oh my goodness. So, I don't really need the ice shroom for this, so I'll trade that out for this guy here. Let's rock. Alright. So this is the last nighttime level before we have... I did it again, darn it. I am spaghettiing all over the place. Yeah, this is the last normal level before we tackled a special stage. And by that I mean it's like a boss fight-esque kind of deal. Not really a boss fight, but more so just an onslaught of enemies going on. So, yeah. We're just gonna get things started here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, we have 2 flags here, so I do have some time to get rid of the gravestones here. That almost turned out a little ugly, to be honest with you. Alright, let's put you there. Get rid of you, because you're not going to serve me much purpose right now. Alright. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? We'll make it work. That's fine. That's fine. We'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Well, I will figure out a way. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum-bum. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I'll go ahead and just bust down the grave here. Come on, give me some more sun. Come on, thank you. I might have screwed myself over a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. Everything's gonna be just peachy, I hope. Oh, nice. Get 'em, mushrooms, you got this. Nice. Good job. I'm proud of you. Alrighty. Alright, now they're growing up big and strong. They've been having their daily intake of calcium that they don't actually take. It is alright though, because we are making things work here. And that is the entire point of this, is it not? My life audience is shaking his no at me. It's like, that's not the point at all. Well, fine, be that way, live audience. I see how it is. Good lord. Oh, I should probably pick up the money. Yeah, anything that you don't pick up after a little while does disappear, so you're gonna have to be you're gonna want to be vigilant about that. So just keep an eye out on things, and you'll be fine. Well, that wasn't the one I wanted to destroy, but I was gonna get to that eventually anyway, so it's a non-issue there. Alright. So we're making some progress here. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't mention it at this point, but you might have noticed that I did change the Zombatar. That's actually what I did. That's actually what I did off screen. So I apologize for that. I meant to do that before starting the recording, but kind of forgot about it, so I took care of it now. I'll have it taken care of already in the next episode. I plan to do a different design for each episode, so be on the lookout for those kind of things. Alrighty. Doom 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 doom. Alright. And this, my good sir, is how you handle things. Like, realistically, this would be all that I would need to keep things running smoothly, but I'll have one more row of fume shrooms just to be safe, because you never know what could happen. The doom shroom could turn on us, who knows? Don't worry, it doesn't, but it could. And so you just want to be prepared for all situations. Yeah, one important thing to note about the Doom Shroom, it has a larger blast radius than the Cherry Bomb, which might make it appealing to some people, especially during the nighttime levels. But you just have to be careful when you're using the Doom Shroom, because it leaves a crater on your lawn, which basically means you can't plant anything on it. The crater does eventually fill itself up over time. Times to allow you to plant it back up again, but it does take a little while, so it's just something to be aware of if you decide to use the Doom Shroom. I got all the gravestones cleared out. I've got the sun for the Doom Shroom. So I'll make sure to use it and just utterly destroy the zombies. It's gonna be fun. Oh, it actually switches between the zombatars. I did not know that. That's neat. And kaboom! Look at that. Destroy everything. And with that, we get a letter. I wonder what it says this time.
Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brains sound? Sincerely, the zombies.
I mean, I like ice cream, but I don't think brains would go too well with it, so I'm gonna have to politely decline your offer. And here we are again with one of the best songs in the game. Alright, yeah, I'll go ahead and set you down first. I'll set you in front. Keep doing that. Doom Shroom, I'll try and keep away here. Okay, cool. Freeze them all in place with that. Go and place you there. Place you in the back. Just start dealing with that. Place you there. Doom 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 doom. Anytime you get a Gravebuster, use it. Like just don't even wait on it. Alright, Gravebuster. Here, I'll go ahead and use you there, I guess. I have quite a few Hypno Shrooms, so should not be an issue. I'll use you again. I should probably put something in this middle row here. There we go. This will work for now. Alright, and let's get a Shroom. Get as much firepower going there as I can. Especially because we got those guys here. Alright, we'll go ahead and bust down that grave in the meantime. Got the Scaredy Shroom set up in the back, so we've got firepower going on in all rows. It's going pretty well so far. So, okay, we'll hang on to that. I'll set you up there. Doom Shrooms will be good for, like, any sort of last second scenarios we might need it in. Okay, I'll let you get past the first guy, but then I'm going to plant a Hypno Shroom afterwards. And there we go. Perfect. And it's going to just destroy that zombie back there. Get him! Sick him, boy! Alright. I do want a Fume Shroom in every row to take care of the zombies in that scenario. I don't know what it was eating, but okay, that's fine. Bum ba-dum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-da-dum ba-dum. There we go. Got Fume Shrooms in all rows, so we have a way of dealing with those zombies. The screen door zombies, I should say. God, words are hard, aren't they? That's a pain. Yeah, I didn't know it actually switched between the different zombatars that you created. That's cool. Guess you learn something new every day. Especially with a game that I haven't played in a long time. Before this series, of course. Alright. So we got some more stuff going on here. I can plant you there. Ooh, here we go. That's gonna whittle down that other zombie a lot, actually. That's gonna be perfect. Okay, I'll have you ready there. And I'm swapping out for the Fume Shroom. Just simply because just simply because it pierces through all zombies that it's able to hit. So makes it pretty nice to do a bunch of damage to a bunch of zombies, especially in a situation like this. Perfect. Pick up the money here. Got 2 rows of scaredy shrooms in the back. And then I have a hypno shroom here. I better plant these guys, I guess. Just to have them there. Alrighty. Alright. Get you going there. Here we go. Now I can take care of that row. Can't plant on graves. Whoops. I'll put it here then. Boom. Oh, nice. You dropped a diamond. That's awesome. But yeah, you can see the crater right there. I don't think I pointed it out last time, but that's the crater. I can't actually plant anything on there. I'm clicking away. You can't plant on craters here. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and plant some stuff. I'll make sure to use the grave busters at the end here, so that I can pick up the money. Just like that. Oh, and another one. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And we have here a lily pad. But we haven't encountered any water-based levels. You could probably infer where we're going to be starting in the next episode. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to start level 3-1, which brings us to a new which presents us a... Oh my goodness, outros are difficult. I'll just see you next time. Goodbye. Or should I say,